Hi, this is Richard Lynch. You're watching LiveLife.com, and today I'm at Milford Hospice, where 2014 Rosa Tralee Maria Walsh is presenting a cheque of €40,000 on behalf of the Donal Walsh LiveLife Foundation to the hospice. Can you tell us a little bit about Donal Walsh and how the foundation was initially set up?
I suppose Donal was just an ordinary young fella, in all honesty, and unfortunately when he was 12 years old he got cancer in his leg, and he fought it, and he fought very well for 3 years, but unfortunately after that it came back in the lung, and a short while after that it became terminal. So he knew that his would be a short life here, and he lived until he was diagnosed terminal in October 2012, and he lived until May 2013 with it. And before he went, he was on television he was invited on television by Brendan O'Connor, and it was there that he spoke out on his platform about his anti-suicide message more than anything else. He also spoke out about the care facilities in hospitals and hospices, and he wanted them improved for teenagers especially, because he was a 16-year-old boy who was a teenager, an ordinary boy, and saw that the devastation that suicide caused the families, and he wanted to try and stop that.
My God, what an amazing kid, and you're his mummy, so that's a testament to you. So then people started sending in all this money, so you guys decided to set up a foundation. And what is the purpose of the foundation? Specifically to help other charities in need?
No, not necessarily. It's to help teenagers. It's for teenage purposes, and we give to various teenage projects. We have the pleasure of giving Milford Hospice €40,000 from the Donal Walsh LiveLife Foundation. It's in the foundation, we don't ask anybody to collect money. People have given us money to various different fundraising events and everything, so there was quite a bit of money collected here in Limerick, both from the schools, from the Munster Rugby, Olive Foley in Munster Rugby, she sells the jerseys. Adair Manor would have given us the golf club for a day, that raised €20,000, and we like to try and give back to an area. So we've given 5,000 to Pieta House, 5,000 to Console Limerick, and now it's the hospice turn for €40,000.
Can you tell me what this 40,000 the Donal Walsh Foundation are donating to you is going to mean to Milford Hospice?
Sure. Well, at the moment Milford is developing a brand new purpose-built 34-bed hospice unit. The facility, when it's completed, will consist of 34 single rooms. And I suppose we had contact along there with Elma, and she spoke to us about the experience of Donal. And on that basis, what we do intend to do is to have a provision in the design of the new hospice unit, that in the event that a teenager needs to avail of our services, that we would be in a position to provide an area that is suitable for a teenager. Now, it's fair to say at this stage that generally speaking, we don't, as a service, look after teenagers within the inpatient unit. But what we are doing is that it does happen. It happens occasionally, and we are going to design the new unit to be able to accommodate a teenager in the future if it arises. So specifically, the money that we're getting, the 40,000, is going towards the overall capital costs of the new development, and we will factor in the requirement for looking after a teenager in the future, should that ever arise.
Maria, it's so amazing to be here with you today. Can you tell me what you're doing here today?
Well, first of all, I'm so excited to be back in your company. I'm so excited. I think it's been since January.
Yes.
Oh, it's too long, Richard, it's too long. So yes, I arrived a little bit late, even with my runners on. I tried to run here, got caught in traffic. But no, we're out. I'm doing a thing called Trek to Tralee, where I'm running and cycling 242 kilometres. But one of my charities is Donal Walsh Live Life. So Elma had asked, when in Rome, aka Limerick, you may as well, if we could, pop over to Milford Hospice and be a part of presenting 40,000 to the hospice, which is huge. That's a huge sum of money.
And you, of course, you knew about Milford Hospice before you came here today. It's done such incredible work for the people of Limerick and beyond.
Yes, yes. Elma had shared some of the great stories, and what I love about Donal Walsh, Emma and Finbar and all their stories, they're very selective of where the amazing money comes from. So she showed me that this was specifically chosen to give 40 grand to because of all the work they do. So it just goes to show you, all that sustainable cycle growth, and just the hard work does really pay off,
And why did you choose Donal Walsh Foundation as one of your chosen charities?
So I'd heard about Donal's anti-suicide message, like many people and many of your viewers, and it was something always in the back of my brain that I always wanted to learn more about. I had met Elma at a youth event in Dublin a couple months ago, and I remember leaving her presence after hearing her speak about Donal and speak to all these young people, and you couldn't hear a pen drop. It was phenomenal, just the dedication and just the way she captures audience and young people, much like her son. And before she left, I said, I'm going to do something with you if I'm allowed, but it needs to be big. It needs to be my final project. And she goes, yeah, you just call me whenever something stops. And that's kind of all that happened. So 242 kilometers, we got 100 done today. And him and their story was very much a part of every kilometer we covered. They were with us.
Maria Walsh, I love you. This is the Rose of Tralee people. She's just about to give up her crown. This is Richard Lynch. You'll be watching ilovelimerick.com. Myself and Maria will see you soon.